everyone, this is Nathan from EHUE-OLS, and today in your Python lesson you're going to learn about variables and types. This includes integers, floats, and many other things. So to start off, you're going to write my integer and equals a number which is also known as an integer between 0 and whatever you want, and you cannot include decimals. So you're going to print this integer and you get that. Next, we're going to be learning about floats, which can be used in division, and it'll show you decimals until a pretty far extent. So you write my float equals 9.0 in this case, which can be anything, and you want to print that float. And also, for another example, you write my float equals float, and then you'll write parentheses and 7.0 or 7, and it'll print out a 7.0. The reason it does this is because any number, and it's used for division, can show the decimals after, but since there's only one 0 after the 7, or multiple zeros, it only presents the 1 0. Next, you're going to write my float equals whatever division you want, and you want to print that float, and this can be wrote in variations, and when you press enter after writing print my float, you'll get a long number. Another way you can write this is my float equals 10, and then press a space, slash, and then press a space, and then 7. You're going to print that float, and it will give you the same exact answer as before. Next, we're going to learn about strings. So you're going to write off my string and write your message. Another way to write this is to put apostrophes. You can put apostrophes or quotes. So I'll write hello in both apostrophes and quotes, and I'll get the same exact answer after printing. Next, you're going to try a sentence using my string, and for example, let's write apostrophes or quotes, and you just write it as normally. Make sure you have either apostrophes and quotes, and write your message, and then make sure you print that message. And once you print it, it'll give you that exact same message, and it'll be ready for you right under your text. So, also, in addition to this, you can do math. So, write whatever numbers and make it equal what it does. And so for example, I did 1 and 5, and then you're going to write 6 after, or the sum of it, and then you write 1 plus 5. And then you're going to print 6, which will give your answer because 1 and 5 are connected to the number 1 and the number 5. Another way you can do this is 6 equals 1 plus 5. Simply, and you're going to print 6, and you'll get the same exact answer. Above isn't a way to do it in math. Instead of constantly having to write 1 plus 5, you can just simply write 1 equals 1 and then 5 equals 5, and just use that. Also, you can combine messages by writing hello equals hello, and how equals how, and then r equals r, and u equals u. This can be used. The addition can be used to make sentences as well as sums. So our message is hello, how are you? And what you want to do is write your message out as whatever it is. Hello, how are you is what I did. So you write hello, and make sure you have a space inside a quotation to make that sure that there's a space between each word. So you're going to write out every word with quotations in a space. This is also good for making long sentences because you can simply just write this instead of constantly having to write hello apostrophe hello apostrophe. And you're going to print this, and what you're going to get is the sentence, hello, how are you? Make sure you don't make any spelling errors or it will do you wrong. And see, in the end we got this message, and that is how you get a string of words together using addition. And make sure you put capitals or whatever you want, and you can just combine these sentences together. Next, we're gonna do variables. So x or y, you're gonna write this out. Make sure you have a space between the x and the comma, or x comma and then space and then y, and after you want to do 7 comma 10. If you do print xy, which you don't require the space for, you get 7 and then a space and then 10, which is another cool way of printing numbers together. And this is something that will not work. So 1 equals 1, and then 5 equals 5. You cannot write print or good equals good and print 1 plus 5 plus good. You cannot combine sentences with ones or numbers and words. This will not work out in the end. Thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed and learned something new in this video.